What's up, guys? It's All the Cars here, and today we are going to Zach's. I've been driving this car for about 2 weeks now, and I've been loving every second of it. This is by far the best car I've ever owned. Sorry if the camera's a little shaky. I got it set up kind of weird, but this thing's been a blast so far. I'm loving it. And there are a couple quirks and just things wrong with it. It's a 32-year-old car. It's kind of expected. And I did get a good deal on it, so I kind of figured I'd have to do some replacing of stuff. The first thing, which I already did, was the lower ball joints. And they were really, really bad. And I know in one of my videos I said I have never had to do lower ball joints on a Lexus before that I've owned, but I guess I kind of ate my words on this car, so that's on me. But I did check it. I didn't let them go bad, or not. I didn't really drive it much. I didn't drive them to the point where they let go. The upper ball joints are bad too, which is part of why we're going to Zach's today, is because I have, on the R154 car, last year I bought SPC, I believe is the brand, upper adjustable control arms, and I'm going to throw those on tomorrow, get this thing on the alignment rack, and hopefully get it lined up. And it should be solid then. Another thing is the left rear caliper is hanging up a bit, which sucks, but I mean, I think that's kind of what was causing the shaking that the guy told me about, who I bought it from. So I'm going to hopefully pull that off the R154 car tonight, and tomorrow I will try and get it on at work. And then if I have time tonight, we'll see, but if I have time, I want to pull the adjustable rear tow arms off as well. They're not bad on this car, but I mean, if I'm going to get an alignment, I might as well just throw those on while I'm there. So yeah, a couple other things wrong with this car that are weird that I noticed. The passenger window switch over there doesn't work very well, which kind of sucks, but I have a spare window switch. It's not the end of the world. And then also, the blower motor is a bit loud, and I'm going to swap the blower motor from the old car. And another thing, I don't think the AC works in this. It hasn't really been warm enough to tell for sure, apart from today, but I'm not really running it right now, because it doesn't need to be on. But when we turned it on a couple weeks ago, the AC clutch looked like it wasn't kicking on. So I don't know if that's a bad compressor or if the system doesn't have anything in it. I'm going to have to find out pretty soon. And I have a brand new OEM compressor on the R154 car, so worst case scenario, I can just swap that over. Otherwise, this thing's been great. It's the smoothest driving car I've ever owned. You guys can hear there's like no road noise at all coming from this thing. It's amazing. This has been such a good 2 weeks. I don't feel the need to beat on this thing at all, even, because it just drives so smooth. It's just comfortable. Like when the first time I drove it home, I thought I was gonna fall asleep, honestly. That's how nice this thing rides. But yeah, the past 2 weeks have been just a joy with this car. I've absolutely loved it, and I'm really excited. It will last me a long time. I'll make sure of it. Another thing you might see in this video, my buddy, I think, is finished up with he's not the one painting my wing, but he's kind of just smoothing it out, I guess, before paint, and just making sure it's all good. So I should be getting that back from him this weekend, and I will show you guys what it looks like when it's all set. But otherwise, yeah, I'm just still blown away. This is just probably one of the best one of these in the country in terms of condition. It's, like I said, it needs a little work, but it's been so nice so far. Yeah, I hit bumps and I can feel it pull a little bit to the side because of the alignment, but since the upper ball joints are bad, I kind of want to do those before I line it up. But Otherwise, we're just gonna head to Zach's and we will see how much I can get done tonight. All right, guys, we made it to Zach's and he's very obviously up to something over there. Looks like he's got the engine hoist with an engine and his truck. But let me show you one of the cool things I acquired for this thing this week. An GS300 handbrake, which for the manual swap on the old car, the handbrake didn't work, so I didn't bother doing this conversion. I just didn't have a handbrake. But this car, I want a handbrake. It's supposed to be gray, but it doesn't look super gray when it's next to the rest of the car. So I'm going to try and clean it up, or maybe one of my buddies said there's leather dye that you can use, and I might try and use that. And notice all the tools I took home from work for the job here. But let me show you the other thing real quick. The other thing I got is this. It's a SC, I think it's a 300 diff. I'm not 100% sure. The guy was just throwing it out, and I've been wanting to do an SC300 diff on my old one, but it was kind of one of those things where it's like if one shows up, I'll grab it. If it not, whatever. But it's supposed to be geared a little bit better. The SC300 diff, I need to double check and make sure it's a 300 one for a 92 to 94 automatic, because that one is geared at 4.27, where the GS300 diff is 4.08. So it would wake it up a little bit, and that would be cool if this is the right one. So I'm going to unload these, and then I will get started on ripping the old car apart. It's time to start tearing into this. As sad as it is, and as much as I love this thing, it's time for it to go, because its parts are going to a way better place. Soon the bumper and headlights are coming off and going on the new car too. But that'll be a little bit, I want to work out some of the issues. But let's get started in tearing it apart. Alright guys, we got both the upper control arms off. It was pretty easy. See, there's the adjustment there for them. And they got rubber bushings still, so it shouldn't affect the ride quality. They're still solid. Like I said, I bought them brand new last year. This thing is sitting like a proper stance car now. It looks pretty stupid, but I'm going to throw the old arms on when I get them off, and then it'll be movable again at least. But let's do the caliper next, and we'll see if we have time for the rear tow arms. Alright, so we got the caliper, control arms, and the tow arms. I'm kind of impressed. I wasn't sure I was going to get all this off today. The car looks all kinds of messed up right now. The rear toe is all messed up now, and the camber's insane. But this car is going to be torn apart and scrapped this year, hopefully. And all my good stuff. I don't have a whole lot left, really. Just the manual swap, the headlights, the bumper, and the brakes. That's pretty much all I really want to take off this car. So we're almost halfway there. And I want to save all the body panels for spares too, just so I have some spare ones in the same color. And I don't really want anything from the interior. This interior's trashed, if you guys have seen. Just anything I can use really that could potentially go bad. So, but I'm glad we got all that done. That's a huge load off my mind. Hopefully tomorrow I'll get it on the alignment rack at work, and then it should be set for a bit. I'll get the caliper on. Hopefully that fixes it. If not, I'm buying stainless steel braided rear brake lines for it, because I know where to get them. So I got off work a couple minutes ago, and I got this thing. I got everything that I pulled last night on it. The caliper, the upper control arms, and the rear toe arms done. And I got it on the alignment rack, and it drives straight as an arrow. I also noticed when I had it in the air that the tires were a bit chopped in the front. So I rotated them, and we'll see if the caliper and the rotation helps with the shaking a little bit. I have a big road trip tomorrow on this thing, and hopefully I don't run into any issues. I don't think I will. Fingers crossed. But we will see how it goes. Alright guys, so unfortunately I'm not going to get the wing back this weekend. My buddy isn't quite done with it. He's just cleaning it up. and then I need to find someone to paint it. If you guys in West Michigan know anyone who paints, let me know. I'd also like to get this pinstripe to continue onto it because it's going to cover it up. And I really like that pinstripe. I want it to look like it came from the factory with that wing. So if I can get it, then or if I can get the pinstripe on it too, that would be great. And then another thing, I think that caliper did in fact work because it doesn't shake anymore. So that's awesome. I also felt it after I drove it a while, and it is it's cooled down compared to before. Alright guys, I apologize for the wind noise, but we made it on this road trip several hundred miles away. The thing's been doing great. There's no shaking. It runs fine. Everything's good. So next up, fix the AC, do that window switch, and then I can worry about getting the factory wheels back on, get the wing painted, get it on, and then the JDM front bumper and HID headlights, and we should be good. Alright guys, so I literally just got back from my road trip with this thing. I put about 500 or 600 miles on it in the past 2 days, and amazingly, it did it in 1 tank of gas. So this thing gets pretty good MPG, realistically, for a 30-year-old luxury car. I mean, this is still just hands down my favorite car I've ever owned. I'm a little bummed because I was gonna load up the CD changer with CDs and just have them in there to be period correct, and I tried it with a CD my girlfriend had, and the CD player doesn't work in this thing, so that kind of sucks. But overall, this road trip was great. I do need to fix the AC. That was kind of a bummer on this trip, but that's next on the list, like I said. So yeah, it was a great successful trip. No more vibrations. This thing ran phenomenally. Everything went just as well as it possibly could have. So yeah, but that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, next weekend is the drift event in the Thunderbird, so stay tuned for that, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Bye.